Specifically, the idea that a man's perspective on the world can be shortened according to supporters of the male personality type. The creature studies demonstrate a distinct social hierarchy, and knowing where you fit into it can help you gain important insights into the steps necessary to rise through the ranks and realize your full potential. The opposing viewpoint holds that these superficial personality types are founded on now disproved science and serve little purpose other than to hamper the expression of authentic male character. Therefore, today's discussion is going to focus on the enormous difference between sigma, alpha, and beta males. Men at the top of the social hierarchy are known as alpha males. No matter the circumstance, they are men who take the initiative. Additionally, they have access to resources like money, power, and partners because of their physical strength and dominant traits. Furthermore, these men are traditionally regarded as real men. The term alpha male is one that most people are familiar with, and for good reason. In the animal world, the term alpha male refers to the leader of the pack. As a result of this rank, the alpha male will always display confidence in his actions and way of life. The ability to enter a variety of situations and have the assurance that you will emerge unharmed, no matter how challenging the circumstances, is confidence. It takes time for even an alpha male personality type to develop confidence because it is not a trait that comes naturally to people. It is easy to see an alpha male's confidence from a great distance. This implies that he can communicate with almost anyone, and that he uses his outgoing personality to get by in life. An alpha male has the ability and charm to talk to anyone, so he is unafraid to approach either a man or a woman. Nothing can stop an alpha male from talking to someone if he wants to. Compared to other personality types, the alpha male, who is outgoing, is better able to network and build relationships. At work, the alpha personality usually assumes control and leadership when asked to take the lead on a project, because they have the confidence to ask others to follow them on their journey, and because they are eager to lead others. Many successful men around the world are regarded as alpha males, because they are naturally inspiring to others and others are willing to follow them. Alpha males make excellent leaders. An alpha male knows how to get a group of people to cooperate in order to achieve a goal. An alpha male exudes charm in almost everything he does. A man with attraction exudes the charm and swagger of someone who everyone wants to get to know. Charming men behave like James Bond-type characters because they follow their own set of rules when acting and speaking. People gravitate towards alpha males for several reasons, but primarily because of their charisma. A charismatic person is entertaining to be around and will inevitably become well-liked by those looking for enjoyment in life. The social hierarchy also includes beta males in addition to alpha males. We need to realize that despite the widespread negativity surrounding the beta male personality, it is nothing to be ashamed of. A beta male is a man who respects others and is friendly, rather than being a pushover or someone to look down on. A trait that many people associate with the beta male personality is friendliness. The beta male seeks to be welcoming and kind to everyone in the hopes of winning others' respect and admiration, whether they are men or women. Being reserved is one of the main characteristics linked to beta males. People often mistake a beta male's natural reserve for shyness or a lack of interest in expressing their opinions. Although some beta males are shy, many are simply hesitant to express their opinions in public. The beta male is reserved, which makes them shy away from many social situations. Beta males who are reserved may not lack things to say, but it does mean that the impact of their ideas or words is restricted. Being submissive and trying not to step on anyone's toes are defining traits of the beta male. Being submissive means that the beta male is likely to refrain from defending himself when faced with conflict or an opposing viewpoint if doing so will make the other person dislike him. Although many people think of being submissive as a bad quality, there are times when it can be advantageous. Being submissive frequently causes someone who is just trying to argue with you or start a fight to lose interest, which protects the beta male. The last characteristic of the beta male is his extreme loyalty, which is also one of his greatest strengths. Because he is loyal to people who respect him and are friendly towards him. The beta male makes a great friend. Because of their loyalty, beta males make excellent employees because they are very likely to complete their tasks without interfering with the workflow process as a whole. Although the beta male may not always express his opinions, he will always be there for his friends when they need him. Sigma males should be mentioned whenever the social order or personality types are discussed. A man who possesses both alpha and beta male personality traits is known as a sigma male. He compared sigma males to reclusive alpha males and characterized a sigma male as a lone wolf. Male sigmas typically don't fit into the alpha or beta binary categories. They do not fit into the socio-sexual hierarchy. In other words, sigma males are successful in life and well-liked by women despite being introverts who reject mainstream society. Sigma males should be avoided because they have the ability to persuade you of things that no one else could. They don't have an alpha male's presence or power, but they are just as skilled at getting their way because of their incredible cunning and ability to control others and circumstances. The intelligence of a sigma male is unquestionable, whether you view it as positive or negative. They are masters of persuasion and can convince just about anyone to side with them. If you're careful, being a clever sigma male can help you open a lot of doors. The sigma male may influence social situations and the individuals within them, but he has no real stake in what other people think. Although sigma males are well liked by others, they don't need their approval to feel confident and comfortable about themselves. The sigma male is almost like a James Dean character who doesn't follow the rules and is content to be by himself. The sigma male is content with themselves, even when they are by themselves. He is a very likable person, unless you have a very good eye for spotting the manipulation and charm of a sigma male. People respect them for not being afraid to follow their own rules, and for not constantly seeking approval from others, as a lesser person might. Since they can all get along at the top in their own unique ways, these kinds of men are likely to frequently associate themselves with alpha and omega personalities. The sigma male often ends up in the friend group or situation of his choice because of his likability and cunning behavior. His ability to make well-informed decisions and calculated moves is the final piece of the sigma male puzzle. Before responding to questions, he will frequently pause to think of a reason that is either well-spoken or humorous, depending on the circumstance. Everything he does is deliberate, and a sigma male will rarely be caught off guard by him. A sigma male is frequently perceived as being more funny and intelligent because he uses wit in his speech and almost never speaks without first thinking about what he is going to say. Every male personality, from the alpha male to the sigma male, is distinctive in its own right. These traits can influence how different men behave in social and professional contexts. Your personality type can help you succeed in life, and knowing others will improve your ability to communicate with them and forge relationships in the future. The video comes to an end. Take care until the next one.